Hello everybody and welcome back to Eternal Flames. Last time we got ourselves a little bit of light going. Now to go find Al. Hi! Okay, so this time we know it affects the crystals, right? Right. So we're just gonna hit that. Open sesame! Okay, we're in. Let's do this. Now the good news is this also means that we can get into that damn time chamber. So, hopefully Piccolo is waiting for us, not Majin Buu, because that would mean that I'm a bit late to the fight. No, Mr. Popo. We are not doing Mr. Popo. He's extremely scary and potentially a rapist. And it closes behind us. That's not ominous at all. Hey, you think he notices us? I don't think he notices us. Come on. And come back here, soul. I need you. Okay, got that guy down. Let's go ahead and use this sword. And there we go. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, so we're back in here. We've obviously got a... Shit, I shouldn't have thrown away that sword! Well, good thing I carry my own on me. Come on. Come on. That's right. They think they're people. These guys actually seem somewhat competent. Come on, and skewered. Come back here, and... Is it just me, or do the souls seem to change color as well when our blade is changed? Not only that, but don't you guys think that like a day blade would be like just awesome to have as for like fighting vampires? Or I guess fledglings. Because we've already discovered like bigger vampires don't seem to give two shits. Oh, this is not good. Come on. Come on. There are a lot of you assholes in here. Okay. And... Come on. Jeez-o. I could swear these guys are actually getting better. Like they know what the hell they're doing. Well, I could just be getting worse, you know, at this game. There we go. There's another one down. Up, down, swing it around, and off with your head. Okay, so now we've taken care of the peons. I almost want to say we need to go back that way, but that can't be right. Huh. We need to head back to the time chamber. So I'm going to assume we want to go this way. So we'll hit this. Okay. And I'm a moron because there's apparently no way to actually get in through that door. So at least in the ethereal plane, the Soul Reaver, you know, doesn't try to eat me alive. Literally. There we go. No one loves you, just go away. I love how they're just throwing me a party. There we go. Hey, dead people. Okay, the world's going all wacky again.
Show yourself, Cain.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I understand only this, Cain. That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Cain.
And profoundly ingrained, Raziel. You must understand, our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because we are compelled to. We have always met here. History is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river. The current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth.
Keep your distance, Cain.
Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The nemesis never becomes the nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear from me, Raziel. You hold all of the cards.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
This is madness!
Fight it, Raziel. This moment does not have to be an ending. It can become a prelude.
I can't.
You can, Raziel. Look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures. Poor William.
What is this?
History abhors a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing, Cain, but I refuse to be your pawn. Unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
And continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I enjoyed watching Cain squirm there for a moment. Because you don't see that very often. He's a pretty solid badass. But that was definitely a moment right there. Also, yeah. That shit just happened. And once again, super long cutscene for this. So, Cain went back in time, in his foolishness, killed the king, who basically became a tyrant, unraveled history. Mobius then took advantage of it, pulled history his own way, and now we end up with where we are. Basically the coin will only flip one of two ways. So that's a thing. Also, we got a Shadow Forge here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my moment here to because I don't know what this is gonna be used for, but well, hold on, we got a Light Forge here. So we got Shadow and Light Forge. Oh, and there's also two more air. Okay, so we obviously might have a couple more things that we can unlock here. I don't know if they're going to be here or not, but we'll find out. I also don't know if, like, aside from the properties we've already seen, if these swords have any other properties. So, give me your blade. Give me your blade. Wait. I am going to kick your ass if you do not give me... Thank you. Nah, allow me to kick your ass. So, no matter how I look at it, time travel is going to be a thing. You think it looks bigger on the inside than it does on the outside? Okay, let's go ahead and, we'll grab up our weapon again. Very loud cutscene too. Okay. So I got a feeling we're gonna run into our, benefactor here soon. Let's see. There we go. Come on. And num 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 num. There we go, a couple more souls for my collection. I'd like to assume we're going the right way. Well, shit. I have to assume we're going the right way. Okay. These guys are normally pretty easy. I mean, they've only got the cannons. So. Come on. I need the, there we go. Can I pick up the cannon? From all indications, I can. No, apparently it won't let me pick up the cannon. So that's actually a thing. Apparently Raziel does not like guns. I almost want to say that's a shame, but I don't either, so that's kind of a thing. Okay, so we got a bunch of people here, including dogs. Personally, I don't give a shit about any of them, so unless they're locking me down, I say we exit. Stage right. Well, shit.
Seize him.
Guess they didn't like the idea that I want to skip. And... you know, I already know I'm gonna regret saying this. But, kinda wishing there was some harder enemies now. Now watch, I'm literally gonna get where I'm going, and there's gonna be, like, nothing but shit that I can't take down. And we're completely filled up. Sweetness. Okay, not going that way. I think we're almost there. Ah, there's a light forge right there. Okay, we'll take care of the cannon guy first, because I think he's slightly more threatening, only because he has range.
Prepare to die.
There we go. And... ah, he's just going ham on it, isn't he? And... boom. Okay, done. So, I'm going to just go off on a limb here and say that we're gonna need this. Possibly for that crystal. Yeah, we're here. Okay, So we got one time chamber there, and then one over here. This one we supposedly can open. So let's take a look. Aha! So,
Ah, yes. I like that look
well,
on your
he's
face,
found.
Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damn staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Cain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Cain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know your sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Cain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Cain." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Cain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Cain's servant.
I do not serve Cain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine. This error is of no further use to me. You will operate this device to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Cain? You're leaving your core behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
So I want to make the note that Cain's was bigger. Much bigger on the inside. And a lot nicer to look at too. This is almost disappointing.